What is going on, everybody? This is Rawstarr of the Burbank Misfits, and of course, I'm joined with my co-host, PW.
Yeah, that's me.
And we have a wonderful human being right now. We have someone who I've known for. I forget how long I've known you for. One of the people I don't know how long I've known you.
Well, I've been in the industry almost 6 years, so.
I mean, but I haven't known you the entire 6 years.
Probably like 4.
But KAMILLE AMORA, can you tell everybody who you are and what you stand for and everything else?
Hi, you guys. I'm KAMILLE AMORA.
Hi.
I stand for these.
You say what now?
My titties. That's what I stand for. My titties.
but just tell everybody how long you've been in the industry and stuff like that, and what else you do outside of that. You know.
I'm also in the music industry. I rap, write, and sing. My rap name is the Kid Kamora. I've been in the music industry for 15, mainstream for about a year and a half now. And I've got a single coming out called Ain't Trippin'. It's pushed back, I don't know to when now because of this whole coronavirus lockdown shit. But I've been in the porn industry for 6 years now, and I love every bit of it.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to come out like this weekend, wasn't it? Like right before her birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her birthday is Tuesday. This coming Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
So, happy birthday!
Thank you.
So if y'all hearing this today, tomorrow's her birthday. This comes out Monday, so tomorrow's her birthday. So hit her up, sing her happy birthday, and annoy her messages. So you wanna give us a little taste of your music before we go into all the other fun stuff that we're gonna talk about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She's always at Pornstar Karaoke singing and everything. So yeah, he sounds really.
Right. I don't know if you can hear it through here, but we'll try.
We'll try. The thing is, like, I really wanted to do this in person, but it
Right.
is like, we don't know when we're going to be free.
I wish I had my drive on me. Hold on.
Oh, it's okay if you don't.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
It's gonna sound so distorted through here.
It might, but it'll give the fans a reason to want to hit you up. It does sound really distorted.
Never been worried about him. Ain't feels. Dude's gonna hurry about him. We just gotta get it dropping to keep it real. It's everybody at the top. Bitch bad still broke, but a bad bitch stay woke. Forget the favors, leave some paper. You talk to right, let's go. She dreaming is believing, so get it while you breathing. It's funny if it's so they ain't give you no good reason. And FaceTime, we ain't tryna waste time. Talk to me when you're getting ready to replace mine. You thinking you can get it? I'm thinking I can get it. Think guys, you hypnotize, just go and drop them digits. It's time, you about to spend it all. Have money in the bank, you just pay my fashion over. If you notice how I roll it, they just hoping they can hold it tight. Wet, damn, sticky, get they check the rest of flowing. We ain't tripping, spending how we live it. Yeah, still slipping.
Okay.
Tip it, like it, give it, let it spin it. Don't do tomorrow, and we ain't tripping. Cash out, it's 5 a.m. Now we off the floor, and our weeks been spent. We paid to a base, blame 7 days. Little bit of work, stack any day. Official, I'm a trip, but tripping ain't my shit. Unless you talking trips, official wanna shit. The cost of course, the islands that's been lost to us. You feel like the bosses, but you're really just endorsing us. Catch your eyes when we're walking by, and we don't reply. We got talking signs, cause yeah, they get money, work hard to get laid. We get bank accounts work easy to get paid. You want a taste, I want to raise. You want to raise, I want your chase. If you want entry, it's my residence, you got to pay. I'm kidding, that's a visit, in and out for a minute. Time is money, every second out of digit. Tripping, spending how we live it. Catch the clip slipping and we pop a box tipping. Like it drip, give it, we eat, and it's spinning. Don't do tomorrow, and we ain't like tripping. It's a bag, spin it on a bag. Get another bag, spin it on a bag. Or shoes, belts, and jewelry. Cash app is movie. PayPal, Venmo, give it to me, that's what I need. You kind of was with commas, we're kind enough to be honest. Maybe make a little promise, my break is just to be honest. The realness, consider it. Being broke, still literate. Read between the lines. Money's in the mix of it.
Okay. I like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, the version that's on my phone is not the one with all my ad-libs added in. It's on my second drive, so.
Oh no, it's okay. I just wanted the, the people out there to get a taste, to get a little taste.
Yeah, the other one's like all mixed and mastered and everything.
Okay, I can't wait to hear the whole thing because I've only heard you sing at karaoke, and I know you tried to sing one of your songs there before.
I changed up hella words in that too.
So I mean that was months ago though. So
yeah. If people knew how much I spent on this song, like I've spent so much money on just this one single trying to get it done. Because I've gone to like 3 different studios. I've had 2 different engineers. Like, it's just been hell, but it's worth it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but the thing is like you got to get it right, especially because it's your
exactly. And that's why I didn't want to release it the way it was.
I want to say your first one, but you know your big push moment. So
yeah, it's my breakout performance.
So we got to make sure it's right. Exactly. It has to be done right. So
because I'm an Aries, so like everything, like I live to perfection, which is kind of a downfall of my life. But
I mean, it's better to live for perfection than just throwing something out and it be halfway done. You know?
Yeah. People will put out a lot of crappy music that's just like, is this finished?
I'm already knowing.
Are you sure you meant to release that?
Right.
Oh, that wasn't a leak. That was an official release.
I don't want to be one of them statistics.
Yeah. So okay, now I can't wait to get it for it to come out. Do you have an idea of when it's going to get pushed back to?
My single, I'm hoping that I can, because I'm supposed to be doing a virtual birthday party. I don't know how the hell this is gonna go. Missy Stone's birthday is tonight, so she's doing one tonight at 7, and she's gonna send me the information on how to do my own too. So I'm hoping Tuesday, if I can get to the studio and have my my producer FedEx my drive over and go to the studio out here by Sunday, then I'm hoping I can just release it onto Spotify and all media platforms on my birthday, and then I'll just do a listening party during my virtual party.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, like, are you giving it away for free, or are you going to charge everybody to listen in?
No. If that was the case, I would put it on SoundCloud. Or do you mean like during the listening party?
No, you said that you're gonna put some stuff on Spotify.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna charge for that.
Okay, that's what I meant.
But I would put it on SoundCloud if I didn't want to get paid off of it. But I have my ASCAP and everything, so I can get paid.
Cool. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, I'll look out for your release. So I can like sitting out there, but hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Amora right now, or I'm sorry, the kid Kamora right now. You know, she's doing her big things. Yeah. So to jump back on your other profession, what got you into the industry and stuff? Like that?
Where did you start?
I was already a stripper. I was doing webcam, and this is like, I don't always tell everybody this story, but it is kind of funny. So I was on house arrest, and I was doing webcam, and like that's the only time I was ever successful with webcam, because that's all I could fucking do to make money. I had a company called Score out of Florida hit me up while I was doing webcam, and had my webcam profile. I was with StreamMate, so it was connected to my Twitter. So like, if you look at my Twitter, I've had it since 2007. So I've had it like for a long, long time. But they hit me up, and I pretty much just like seen what it was about. I did not know that I was about to be doing full-blown porno when I got out there. Like, I thought it was like photo shoots. I thought I was doing what's called a tits and tug, which was a hand job and a titty fucking thing. And then they're like, well, I guess it was supposed to be a tits and tugs and a blowjob scene. But I didn't know, like, that's what I was doing. Like, there was a whole you call it, like, not a schedule but a layout program, like they send it to you and stuff, but I guess I didn't know like the wording, so
of the BJ, like, well,
yeah, it was good money at the time. My first scene, I think, was $2,500 just to go out there. They paid for my room and paid for my flight and stuff. So, like, I, like, called people while I was there. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't want people to think of me different. But everybody was like, go ahead, do it. So I did it. I was fine with it. They hit me back 2 weeks later and said that I already had good ratings. Within the first 2 weeks, they asked me if I wanted to come back the next month and do a boy-girl scene. I think that one, I got paid for 3 different scenes. I got paid $4,500. So, like, almost 5 bands. I was like, yeah, I'm going to stay in this.
That's what some people say they do. Like, they get started, then they see the money, like, oh, I can make this much just having sex really quick, and really, I can get slank it out. Okay, that works. Because like
the only flaw about me shooting with them though was because I didn't realize that at the end of me shooting with them, I was gonna be put into their sister category or sister company, which Score is known for big titties. But I got passed over to XL girls because they were considering me BBW, and I've never been over 150 pounds. So,
okay,
I don't know. It hurt my brand for years.
I mean,
so I'm recently, 2018, I got basically like crossover to MILF.
I don't want to say anything because like they throw girls in MILF that are 26 years old. It's like, wait a minute.
I think it's like if you don't have a teenage body, you're either like barely legal, and then you're like 20, and then you're a MILF, and then you're BBW.
Because like there's certain people in the industry that I know how old they are, and it's like, this girl's 24 years old and she's playing a MILF, and it's like,
because she has titties.
Yeah. Like, give her a chance to like at least hit. I don't know. It's just a weird world in porn, dealing with the age you are, like dealing with the age people are compared to everything else,
Right.
Yeah. It is. It's like, I don't. Yeah, it's always like, it's got to be. You can't just be. She's like 25. It's none of like, hey, she's 25 and hot. That's no. There's none of that.
I mean, they don't even want to like consider like there was this girl who did a scene like as a mom, and then the very next day she did a scene as the stepdaughter.
What the hell? How?
I mean, sometimes it's a trick of the makeup. You can make somebody look older.
Cause you said you got in. You said 2016, right? Or 15, right?
That I got in porn?
Yeah.
No, I got in porn in 2014.
14.
So 14, and I've been around since 2008. So I've seen a little.
You probably seen my mom.
What?
I'm a second generation porn star.
I did not know that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
My publicist James Bartley put it in one of my press releases. Actually,
I did not like. Who's your mom?
Autumn Rain.
Okay.
Or sorry, Autumn Rain. Yeah, Autumn. It's Autumn something. I think it's Autumn Rain. It's Autumn Rain or it's Autumn.
I don't remember her name. I remember her name, but I did not know.
Hold on.
That's news to me. Cause I knew James is your publicist, and I know you're signed with Ideal Image, so I knew that, but I didn't know. Because I know a few people who are either second generation, or I think what's her name? Someone I know is the third generation. Yeah, so did not know that. He's looking up her mother's name right, adult name right now, y'all. Who's listening? So.
Yeah, Autumn Rain.
Okay, so I don't.
My mom.
Not right off.
Is it
okay.
This is on Hot Movies. This is with Deep Throat Virgins, Homegrown Video.
So I would say this, like, I know that for myself, I do what I do in the industry. It is really not like as intense as some people think it is. But I have met a lot of people that are around this little fun world, you know. So go ahead.
So what's it like being a second generation porn star?
It's different because, you know what? I never knew my mom was in porn until after I was in porn.
Oh, wow.
That was
well, honey, I have something to tell you. I know what you're going through.
No, actually, one of the directors said that I look very familiar.
Wow.
Yeah, so I talked to my mom about it, and she sent me a link to her thing, and I was like, "Are you serious? You never told me this. We've always talked about our trapping stories, and you never told me that. And you know I'm in porn."
You know, that would honestly, that would throw me completely off if her parents said, "Yeah, I was in porn." And it was like, what? It was like, what? I wouldn't know how to react.
Was that like? Was there one time I was looking at something and I was like, "Is that you?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna turn."
And then it's like,
I'm gonna stop watching porn around for a while. That looks like one of my parents. And
then
like, be like, "Yeah, that was me."
They're like, "Did I watch you? Oh my god!" Oh. Oh.
How do you think you got your Super Nintendo?
Oh my god!
Hey.
This PS4 didn't come cheap.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit.
Uh-oh. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, yeah, that's what's up. I mean, at least she can tell you some of the stuff she went through, so you can try to because it's a lot different than it was when she was in compared to how they conduct business now.
Yeah,
and it was a whole nother mother sucker, you know.
Yeah, I know. She said that they didn't really have talent testing and shit back then either.
Well, they did, but it was like monthly.
It was AIM?
It was AIM, and it was monthly, and it was another one too.
Wow.
And I don't want to say AME, but
I couldn't imagine doing it like that. I don't know. But I guess it wasn't really going around like that back then. Huh?
During my time around, they switched to every 2 weeks in 2013, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was still it was before I took my.
Oh, so it was right before I got in.
Do you think it would have gotten more strict if the laws didn't get more strict?
Well, I know they changed it during it was 2 scares in 2013 or It was before I moved to Florida. So it was right before I moved to Florida. It was like during when I was moving away. So I knew it was then. So it was right during then. It was 2 scares, and they put a memorandum out so no one could shoot. And the first time it was like we're just checking, and the second time that's when they changed it to every 2 weeks.
Oh wow!
So yeah. So it was in within the last 6 years, 6-7 years that they changed it, and like I think it's a lot better in some ways, but I think it hurts in some ways also.
It definitely does hurt.
Better in the sense that you're more secure, that people are safe and stuff like that. And once a month, if someone contracts something on the 3rd of the month, whatever, they're not.
That's a whole month of fucking.
That's a whole month of having sex,
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I can understand that, whatever. But I also understand that, like, you get a test and sometimes you just don't shoot at all, and you pay for 2 tests in a month. That's $200. That's $310, whatever, and that's not guaranteeing that you're gonna have one shoot at all that month. So
right.
That's true.
It's catch-22 on that whole ordeal, but
But I mean, I can understand that, but I always think about like now the way porn seems to be with everybody having their thank you, someone got them for me. I won't mention his name on air, but yeah, I feel like if that's why it's so important for people, I guess, to pay for porn, but for their OnlyFans and mini vids. I feel like porn stars have to really work hard for their coin now these days. Like they really have to be engaging all the time.
I feel that it's a lot harder for some. Like I don't know what all you do, Camille, but I do know that some people. That's why some girls do the webcamming, and they have their OnlyFans, then they have the mani vids, and they have Snapchat. They sell. And you have your music going on, and it's just so many other avenues because of So what is your go-to to equal all this stuff out?
I mean, I don't really do webcam. Once in a while, me and Kim does it faithfully, but once in a while I'll get on webcam with her and on Cam Soda and stuff.
I'm gonna say this really quick for those out there listening. She's talking about Kimberly Chi.
Yes, my baby mama.
Now, when you said Kim, like people say, "Who the heck is Kim?"
Sorry.
Who is Kim? Go ahead, though.
Yeah, but like mostly I just do OnlyFans, mini vids. I do premium Snapchat sometimes through Fan Central. I don't really get a lot of customers on Fan Central unless I'm running specials, and I really don't feel like I should have to lower my prices like that,
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I can understand why some people do it. They want to generate more people to buy in, but it also puts you at risk of people just getting your stuff and then just posting it up on Reddit or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's harder because people have this built-up sensation of saying, well, why would you pay for OnlyFans or pay for this or pay for that when porn is free?
I had somebody screen record one of my movies. I had somebody screen record one of my movies. Don't remember if it was from OnlyFans or mini vids, but somebody was selling it on Amazon, and somebody sent me the information for it, and they got reported. But I was just like, it's so easy for anybody to steal content nowadays. And the cool part is all of my content has my watermark on it. So it's like, obviously, you were buying something that was copywritten already.
People don't care anymore. And that's why also like things end up on certain different sites because people just don't care anymore. They just feel that like, and like y'all are just meat with a vagina and they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And since we have certain people who are in charge getting away with certain things, it just makes it more okay because they say it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not fair to you as a person or anything else. You know.
No, it's not. The other thing, the way I make most of my money, besides OnlyFans, I would say it's just custom videos and custom content.
What is that like?
I mean, you get your weirdos, but everybody has in it.
What's been the best custom that you like doing, and what's the weirdest one?
Oh, best. Probably me and Kim in the ocean in Hawaii.
Oh. That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, it really was. It was pretty long too. We got into it.
I think he posted a snippet of that online.
Not at the custom. Probably did one that was right before the custom or after the custom.
I know it was one that you posted of y'all at the beach, and I think somebody was getting a tattoo or something.
That was not at the beach. That was in the at James.
No, I meant another one that you were getting to. That's why.
You mean when she was eating me out while I was getting my tattoo done?
That's why I remember.
Is that the weirdest one?
No, that wasn't the weirdest. That was pretty normal for us.
What is the weirdest one then?
I'm trying to think.
Do tell.
I probably don't want to talk about that because I got reported for it on Twitter. Let's go to second.
I mean, like, yeah.
I don't know what some people think weird is some people's fetish, you know, it's their fantasy. So it's like, some models, they post something and people are like, oh, like, okay, where can I find that at, you know? But then other models post it and they're like, why would anybody buy that?
The thing is like, I understand.
What's the weirdest custom to a very simple person? A very vanilla, boring person?
Damn, I guess everything's weird to a vanilla person, right?
I mean, like, I personally, I don't understand like pissing videos, you know, but the thing is like, I understand now, you know, that people like it, but it's just one thing to me that I wouldn't get, but I wouldn't call that, I would consider that weird now, because I know so many people that do it.
So you gonna get peed on?
Okay, so that's what I want to touch right now. Is that subject I never had until, and this wasn't a custom, but me, Kim, and Scotty P, Kimberly Chi and Scotty P.
Scotty P.
Sorry. Scotty P. Oh. Is this going to be a theme?
You know what's crazy? It was right around the time that you interviewed him, Ron.
Yeah. No, we always like
right around the time you interviewed him.
Scotty did our podcast, and when he was on there, he looked at me and said, whenever I pee on somebody, call him and tell him I did it.
I know, I watched. I heard.
Oh my God.
Well, okay. I guess I will have to pee on somebody.
He was like, yeah, it's something you have to get into.
Heard it all.
It's something you have to get into.
You have to do it.
It's something you work up to. Yeah, you got to do it. Like, yeah. If you're not into it, you're not going to like it. But if you're into it, you're going to like it. I was like, okay. Okay, continue with the story.
So it was after the one of the AVN mixers. We where we go? I think it was a park. It might have been in Burbank. So I had my collar and my leash that was still in the truck from one of the conventions, and I had a I think it was a belt or it was Kim's belt. You know, she's tiny, so it works as a tie. Mm-hmm. So we pretty much like put that together, and I tied her up and threw her in the back of the Jeep. So basically Scotty grabbed her, and basically it was like a kidnapping scene into the park. And this is where it gets weird, right? So I'm filming them, and you know, Kim's hella extra when she acts. This guy with his dog starts walking, and it's like probably 11 o'clock. No, what time does the party got over? Like 9. So it was probably, like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, right? So this guy's walking with his dog through the park late night, and he says, "Are you okay?" We jumped up hella fast.
Man, we just fucking, man.
we just
shooting a scene, bro.
Models were actors.
We're actors.
This does not look right.
We're Burbank.
Right, girl. She's bright as hell Asian, and he's black, so this does not look right. We're like, damn, he could stick his dog on us or anything. So, and then that actually turned into a vomit and piss scene.
Scotty P.
He does it all.
Pee and puke. Pee and puke. So wait.
He was the first one I ever puked on.
Who is? Oh, okay, you were doing the puking. Okay.
We both
that was
did,
my
but
message.
He was still the first one I ever did that on.
I mean,
so how is that?
It's different. I mean, I really don't have a gag reflex, so it's kind of hard. I have to train myself.
Oh, so you kind of gotta be like push.
Well, okay, so this is where it fucked up. Like, if you watch the video, it's not how I figured it was going to come out, because we went and ate at fucking Applebee's after the mixer.
Okay.
I'm like, can we just drink water or something?
Oh.
She's like, girl, you ain't ate all day. I was like, well, how is this gonna work with it? I don't want to get the food stuck in my throat. She's like, it's fine, you'll be fine.
I'm trying to think. This might be the only mixer that I missed. I don't remember ever seeing Kimberly at the one.
It's the one that I made her go to.
I think it's the only one I missed. Man, because I only missed one of them so far.
Do we wear all white?
No.
It wasn't an all white mixer. I was wearing white.
I know the mixer that I think the mixer that I missed, I was doing a video or something.
I think it was the first mixer, wasn't it?
It was like the first one. I only missed like it was.
Were you at the house party?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was the one after the house party.
That's the one I missed.
Oh.
I literally only missed one. So yeah, and I got mad. It was one that's supposed to have happened last week, CW, that I was really looking forward to, and I kind of got mad it got canceled. But I understand.
Yeah.
We don't want to die. We don't want to die out here in this world. So what's next? Like, so what's next for you? Is it music, or is it like what's the end?
What's your next move?
My next move is to hopefully get the fuck out this quarantine. Yeah. It's so gloomy out here, bro.
You have no idea. I understand.
No, I'm in Seattle, so it's like, it's gloomy right now, but it's been pretty the last 2 days, and I'm like, we can't even go out and do shit.
It rained here yesterday. It rained here yesterday, so.
Did it?
Yeah. The thing is, the difference is, like, I don't know, you have somebody in your home. There's no one that I really associate with inside of my house. At least he has a girlfriend. He could.
Yeah.
I'm just in this house with my thoughts.
I mean, you can get. Oh wait, do you have roommates anymore?
I do, but I don't. They work.
You could.
So basically, me and my sister India. You know who India is, right? Ra? India Climax.
I don't know her.
Oh. Okay. Well, speaking of the devil, Kimberly just texted me.
Because she was there. What y'all
She
said
said,
about?
yes, bitch.
I heard you. I heard you way over here. Are you telling folks about you tying me up? I heard you.
You know that girl got ESP.
But I forgot what my thought process was.
Oh, no,
but
what I was saying is me, India, my dude, and my stepdaughter are all staying together right now because unfortunately, our other sister passed away.
I'm sorry.
Like, not this Thursday we just had, but the Thursday before that.
Sorry to hear that.
She's no longer living here with us. Yeah, it's just like one thing on top of another. But I kind of feel like she wouldn't have made it. Like, I feel like she might have been susceptible to getting the coronavirus if she would have been around, you know? And then we wouldn't be able to be around her and stuff because she was already sick. So I kind of felt like she, like, beat that. I don't know how to say it. Like, she left at the right time.
Yeah, she left so she didn't endure the suffering of COVID-19.
Yeah.
So
shit's crazy.
Yeah.
So no, like, but like, what is your end goal? Like, because we're talking about so if this music stuff pop off the way you wanted to pop off,
it's going to when it pops off.
When it pops off, are you gonna leave porn behind?
No, hell no. See, that's what I'm doing. What my goal is, and I'm not even gonna say what my accomplishment will be, is to create that door, because people have a bridge right now that they have to cross over in order to go from the porn industry or adult entertainment, any type of adult entertainment, into any type of mainstream. And I want to be able to create that door to where you can actually do both at the same time. You ain't got to worry about what people are gonna judge. Like, let's just be real. How society is starting to look at adult entertainment in a whole different way than it's ever been looked at before. And it's not just through like porn, but it's also through music. It's through some type of mainstream movies. It's through social media. It's through reality TV. A lot of that. We got stripper shows on TV now and shit. So why not? Like, I feel like this. Cardi B could go from being a stripper to a rapper. Then why the fuck can't I just do what the fuck I want to do?
Yeah, true. Very true. That's true. Things have changed.
Yeah, I just know, like, no matter what, they're gonna have that little stigma above you.
I'm ready.
Just because,
I said I'm ready. Bring it on.
I mean, I look forward to your blow up. So I can say, yeah, I knew her back before she released a CD.
CD. Oh my God, Rob.
CD.
I haven't heard that in so long.
CD.
Man.
What?
I remember she played her record for us on a podcast.
Okay. I'm a boomer. So what do y'all kids call it these days?
Well, they're albums, EPs, and mixtapes.
I mean, but mixtape is from the 90s too. I mean, like.
But a mixtape is okay. So an EP is an extended playlist. That's what I'm releasing after I release my single and my other single, Take It Down. I'm releasing
But how are you going to hand, like, if someone asked you for it right now, how would you hand it to them?
Nobody does
probably through a drive.
You crazy?
A drive.
Oh yeah, drive.
People still buy CDs. I'm sure of it. CDs still sell.
When's the last CD you bought?
I'll airdrop it to them. Cash app.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I think it's like, that's not a fair question because I don't buy CDs.
There you go. So boom.
I don't think, are there even CD stores open anymore?
Yes, there are.
Unless they're online.
The last.
I guess Amoeba is still open.
The last CD I bought was LFO.
It's a record store.
CD.
Who?
LFO? Like?
Are you serious?
New Kids on the Block.
I know who LFO.
Yeah,
like that.
Really? I got it from a Columbia House, and it was LFO. Wow. It was that CD with that song on it, and I got Vitamin C's like graduation CD. Whatever the CD was called.
Vitamin C. Is that the girl with the orange hair or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last CD I bought.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's like 20 years ago.
And that song's not called New Kids on the Block. It's called Summer Girls.
Summer Girls, yeah.
Well, he was singing. I was just, because the three best songs on that CD was Girl on TV, which is in my phone, Summer Girls, which is in my phone, and
it sounds like
West Side Story.
Now.
So,
what is it called? Now That's Music or some shit? It sounds like
yeah.
That had that all those on it.
I was on there. Now 21.
Hey,
I probably still have those at my grandma's house. I used
to get those from the library and just like copy them to a tape. I'm old.
Yeah. Let me put this in my Walkman.
They still sell CDs. I'm sure of it. Like, I don't know who released a CD recently though, because I don't listen to music.
I mean, they have to because they still have DVDs.
Yeah. So,
but who has them? Where? Like Amazon.
I mean, they sell them.
Let me get that physical CD
at Walmart.
Let me get that CD. And especially like new music, younger people, are they like, yeah, I gotta cop that CD?
Really? I don't hear anybody.
No, but I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody's doing that.
I just had to look it up. And it's
like computers are starting not even to have DVD drives.
I haven't seen a DVD player in a computer in a long time. Like my laptop don't even have it.
See?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the computer.
But it got like 4 different fucking inputs for drives.
Yeah, the computer right here beside me doesn't have one either.
Wow.
I've never tried to do it on my laptop, so I didn't even think about it till just now. See, I don't really listen to music and DVDs on this computer, so I never paid, because both of these computers, I have 2 computers, well, 3 computers, like in front of me, and they're all have a CD drive. So yeah, it's my workstation, work mode, you know. But we actually are near the end already. Tell everybody how they can find you, how they could, you know, get in touch with you, how they can buy your music, how they could, you know, how they can get, like, you know, everything about you.
Okay, so you guys can find me on, you know, actually, I have a business card because I don't know all my shit. I have way too much shit. Okay, so my OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/IamKamilleAmora. My model hub, or my porn hub, is modelhub.com/KamilleAmora. My X videos is xvideos.com/model/Camille.amora. My AVN stars is stars.avn.com/IamKamilleAmora. My mini vids is Kamille, capital K, Kamille, capital A, Amora, capital X, capital X, capital X, at minivids.com. And my premium Snapchat is fancentral.com/KamilleAmora. And then you can follow me on Twitter. I am Kamille Amora. My Instagram at the real Kamille Amora. My Facebook at Kamille XXX Amora. And my personal Snap at Kamille Amora XXX.
Okay, hope y'all got all that. Go ahead and follow her on everyone. Go back and write it down with a pen. You know, go ahead and support her because she's a very fun individual. Every time you see her, she's, you know, has a smile going on. And I can't even read that. It's really I mean, so she was, we're on Zoom right now recording the podcast because we want to all stay alive. And so she was showing us her card. CW, go ahead and tell the people.
Camera, actually.
I can read it now.
Oh yeah.
You have a lot of links there.
Why is it not?
Yeah.
I can read it. I read it that time. But CW, tell everybody where they could locate you.
All right, my personal Instagram is Christopher_Willie with an IE, not a Y_J. If you want to look for my gym on Instagram, it's CC Fitness LA.
I'm mad you did a little circle.
On Twitter, it's CC Fitness LA. Facebook is CC Fitness, and you can also find our website at ccfitnessla.com.
Okay, one following us really quick is the Burbank Memphis on Instagram, Burbank Memphis on Facebook, and Burbank Memphis on the Twitter, or burbankmemphis.com. And you can find me directly. It's Rawstarr, RAWSTARR. That's on Twitter and on Instagram, rawstarcommunications.com. Thank you for listening to the Misfit Effect. And thanks again to our wonderful guest.
Thank you for having me.
You know,
and CW, I need you as a personal trainer.
Okay, I'm here.
He's in North Hollywood, California.
Well, definitely when this shit's over, I'll be out there.
All right, come on by.
For sure.
Peace out.